have seen the time is near.
10. We're
Yes.
at 10, When Darkness Comes.
Speaking of writing music off of already existing songs,
That's kind of how songwriting works. You know, you hear a chord progression that inspires you, a groove. There's something that always kind of goes, wait a second, I could take this and go, and spit out something else.
and turn it into something else. That's exactly what happened with When Darkness Comes. When Darkness Comes was another song that like came into existence around the time that Sunken Shallows did, where Samos wasn't necessarily a thing yet. I was listening to a playlist on Spotify at the time called, I think it was like Healing Rhythms, or some sort of meditative rhythmic playlist, and there was this song called Yoga Dedication, and it was just this handpan playing this melody over this same chord progression over and over again. For some reason, out of nowhere, it just started chanting, like, Our strength will rise when darkness comes over it, and, like, built this chant. And in my brain, this whole story unfolded, where it was like, this village in these ancient times was alerted by this traveler that this war was coming to them, and the people of the village were scared, but this, like, traveler also happened to be this trained defender, so he would, you know, give hope to the people and say that we're stronger together, and thus this kind of, like...
Yeah. Big Katara in the Earth Kingdom prison.
Exactly,
vibes.
exactly.
I am not a stranger to fear, but I hear that's what bravery is. It's not the absence of fate or worry, but the choice to take the very step that brings your greatest nightmares near.
There are so many things that you're passionate about and feel so strongly about with, you know, things going on in the world. That, like, passion and drive to want the world to be a better place inspired me to write this about kind of facing this overall darkness. And so it was kind of from the beginning built to be a duet for us.
That's partly why it's so overwhelming to perform it, given just where we are at in the world, how special it is to just kind of stand with someone on stage, even grab each other's hand and just kind of be like, we're doing this together, because that's the only way. Together is the only way through.
We cannot stop till this is done. The damage healed, the battle won. So take my hand now and join with me. I know much is lost and it's hard to see, but we're together, so may our spirits rise. There's not a shadow we can't bring to its demise.
This initially was just kind of a song that I had on the back burner for whatever, you know, situation arose. We were hired to do Charlie St. Cyr Paul's Sanctus concert, which we had done the year before.
Just a heavy metal, literally heavy metal, in that he plays the carillon bells in sort of this rock band kind of epic show. And this year at the Brevard Ren Fair, he asked Skade to do some solo stuff, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, at first I just like given Burn and I Call for Rain, which were just like two songs I had on the docket, and then out of nowhere he was like, hey, do you have a song that's like kind of a palate cleanser that like could either be done with like just a guitar or like just a backing track? Maybe you and Asia can sing it. I don't know, do you have anything like that? And I was like, actually, I do.
It's time to fly. It's time to chase down the highest storm. Be not a frozen ember.
You know, getting to perform the song in the Sanctus concert, one of my favorite moments in particular. There's this moment, the lyrics say, so take my hand now and join with me.
And we both just had the impulse. We were like, is it weird
if we do this? But the actual performance was so overwhelming. There's literally this moment where you could see Asia like be so overwhelmed that she like barely gets the words out, and it's just one of my favorite things to watch, just because I know exactly what's happening. It's just this really emotional moment. It's a very powerful song.
Our strength will rise.